like it's urgent.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Bam Adebayo, Donovan Mitchell out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Banchero, and it's James in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The two J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Holiday with the ball.
LeBron James ratcheting up his intensity on the defensive end. Doesn't want to give up anything easy.
You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, B.A., would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called. Whether it's center or forward, it doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game. Sweet floater from Bam, knowing when not to put his power behind it, but a little bit of finesse.
Outside Tatum, White on the wing. Back to Tatum, pass to Brown. A little mid-range shot is up. Again, the miss by Boston. James with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Good.
Look, with the size and athleticism of LeBron James, he gives you more problems than the math book.
Outside Holiday, and here's Brown. To the inside, here's Porzingis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
And it's Doncic missing. Boston on offense. 4-point game. Outside White. Pass to Holiday. The 3 is up. Adebayo grabs the board. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. And Banchero gets it to go.
You're showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the OA team, number 9.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
The 3 is up. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston trails by 3. Up ahead. And finished off by Tatum.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Tillman's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Springer, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Brown.
Dennis Rodman.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line,
He misses the free throw.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And a deep three from Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Brent, you could hit the three back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Brown. Rodman with a rebound. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
That's good from Curry on the assist by Durant. Curry's got 5 points.
Yeah, Curry going coast to coast in no time, so great speed shown on that fast break.
Here's Pritchard. The three-pointer off the mark. With the teardrop, Curry, that's good. He's got 7.
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing, Steph knows it.
Durant against Brown. To halt the run. It doesn't go for him. It'll count. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Kevin Durant is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, KD attacking the rim. Hard to imagine anybody's going to get in the way of that.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 13. Spins. With the spin, it's tipped.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on, improving his ability to knock away shots.
And it's good. 2 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo grabs the board. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Durant. Here's Banchero. Kicks it to Doncic. The floater. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
Timeout. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Springer. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Now here's Brown. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
High arcing shot. And it's Doncic missing. Boston trails by 17. Inside, here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
That one goes in.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
With the floater. The shot by Holiday, no good. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
Pass to Porzingis. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And that one's good. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Here's Rodman. And stolen by Porzingis. White with it. He's scoreless. Tatum. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Now here's White, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his third foul so far. Pritchard's checked in for Jason Tatum.
Substitution on the court.
27 seconds left in the second. Pritchard, the pass to White. Porzingis sets a screen. And White hits from deep. White's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's James. Here's Adebayo. Got it.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Brown can't hit. Brown's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Here's James. He's got 6. And he slams it in one-handed.
Just brilliant in running the pick and roll. LeBron James taking what he sees. And
it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Outside White. Holiday against Curry. Goes back up. And Holiday with the layup. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Durant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But gotta give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed. Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
For three, Allen sinks the tray. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside Tatum to stop the run. Adebayo grabs the board.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
With some arc, that's good from Curry on the assist from Durant. Curry's got 12 points.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Here's Tatum. Adebayo with the rejection. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. .114 left in the third. That won't go either for Tatum. Doncic feeling it out a bit. 4-3. Second chance effort. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good off the glass. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Holiday from long range. Again, the miss by Boston. Durant finds Adebayo. Now, here is James. 36 seconds left in the third. And finished off by Adebayo.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents, his confidence sky high.
Pass to Pritchard. Holiday, a screen on Doncic. Back to Holiday. They still need this. And Holiday powers it home.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
It's James with the drive. Here's Adebayo. Oh, he cocks it back and throws it down. Right on Porzingis.
Oh, and Bam takes. Taking flight.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Launches a three. The shot that time not on target. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Garnett in at the 5 down low. The crossover. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from Mitchell. Pure from 3-point range.
Mitchell has everything, including that 3-point shot.
Here's Tatum. The 3 knocks down the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Garnett, Doncic outside. Back to Banchero, outside Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. That one goes. Count it.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Boston on offense. Poke loose. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. It's going to be Banchero shooting. That one on Tatum. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Springer. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Tatum way outside. That won't go either for Tatum. Mitchell finds Doncic. From deep. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Again, the miss by Boston.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
And stolen by Holiday. Let's find out the news on Stephen Curry. Allie, what do you have?
The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
Mitchell against White, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Brown, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
The floater, Adebayo, no good. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. The ball's knocked loose. Holiday against Doncic. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Larson. He gets it in there. Larson's got his first 2 points.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Outside Tatum. Now here's White. He's closely guarded. We're going the other way.
To the away team.
50 seconds left in the 4th. Banchero finds Doncic. Here's Larson. Counted from distance.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Banchero against Tatum. Here's White. Denied by Adebayo.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The 3-ball. The shot off that time. Here's Larson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.